Welcome back to another episode of my Motor Town No Teleport Challenge. Today we are going to try and clean up last episode's mess, and I hope this is going to work out. Last episode it went off the rails, so to speak, and we will see if this one can actually be a bit better now. I kinda doubt it, but I mean, I started something and I need to finish it, and we'll have to see how well that goes. The trailer still being quite the handful, so nothing changed on that front. I don't know if I should try and make this into a better setup that hopefully works a bit better, or just get another vehicle to tow with. Because the car might just be too light and not powerful enough to deal with anything here. Or it might just need a few more upgrades in order to help cover up its deficits. Also, since we are going past the town hall today, I think I should just open up an AI company and maybe we'll get to use it later. Not today, but at some point. I mean, even just for custom bus routes, which should be a good idea. Because I'm pretty sure I didn't do that yet, did I? Nope, I tried pressing the button that should open the menu for my company stuff, but it doesn't because I don't have a company yet. So let's do that. Create a company, and it's gonna be... I don't know. Let's go with the usual. Get their quick scheme. Usually like a get rich quick scheme, but no, since this is likely gonna be just for company buses again, since I don't really do much corporation stuff, I might as well do it like that. Okay, so now we need to go back to the spooky mansion and collect the Kira rollback truck and hope it goes well. Maybe I should just let the autopilot take over because I'm clearly not able to keep this stupid thing under control. I went back to the default suspension for this in the last episode because it just needed a bit more grip and all of that. But this is still not amazing. I would also like trying to lower the whole thing, but I think I need around... I mean, I could go with 20k to get the other set of minus 10 suspension things there. But I think I want to go for minus 7 or something. That should be a better compromise. Jesus Christ, this thing just... It gets going out of nowhere and it then just continues to go. I hope it's a bit more stable with more weight on it, but not too sure. Also being in the dry might help, getting a bit more grip on the wheels. Tire grip is another one of those long-term things that the game could be doing a bit better. Just a bit more grip would make everything so much nicer. Especially sliding trailers like that one behind me, and especially for the semi-trucks. Because those loads grip like they didn't even have any to begin with. Just all the time. Yeah, I'm just gonna try and get it to where I need to. while completely ignoring the whole sliding theme because it's just gonna keep doing that. There's not much of a way around it. I've also been playing so much of the Night Runners demo recently that now it's a bit weird shifting without clutch. And I wouldn't even know where to put the clutch on this controller layout, even if I wanted to. Also, let me check something. We are likely gonna be using this bridge instead of trying to go over through Gangyang and coming back around. But yeah, there isn't really much of a better way to go about this apart from going over here and then all the way here. Honestly, for how this entire island is set up, I would have definitely expected the large highway over here to connect to this part so that it's directly connected to the road going across. Maybe, and this is really wishful thinking, I would really like to see another little island over here, just like Anson, and then like an interchange here so that we can go to this island and then over to this point. I don't think that's happening. They have a whole lot of stuff to do on especially OG Island, but maybe also a few more things on Jeju ideally. So another island likely way out of question to ever happen. But it would be neat to just have the road network make a bit more sense. Okay, and here we are again. I left the truck in reverse the last time, so that's why the lights are still on. So let's see, this can only go so well, and by that I mean not well at all, really. The Tawny last time was already a bit of a problem, and you're not seriously stuck there, are you? I'm trying to wiggle the front wheels a little bit, that usually helps a little. Come on. What the hell are you stuck on? Ah, now it found grip. Finally. Oh yeah, that doesn't bode well at all. And that, kids, is why you don't want all the weight past the reactor. You need some of it in front so that your car doesn't fly off. Also, with how everything is moving about, I'm completely fucking hell, get up there. I'm completely unable now to get it up there without problems. Stupid thing. Okay, this time it worked, and I'm just gonna strap it down and get everything going here, because I don't wanna try this again. Like, that was painful. And it likely isn't anything compared to what we are about to witness. And yeah, I might even have to put this a bit further back if I can. Because if we look at the rear axle of my towing vehicle here, that's not doing too well. I'm not sure if this is a good idea. It seems like it's a tiny bit too far back now. Okay, I guess this is where it needs to be. I need a bit of weight forward for the rear axle here. I mean, listen, if it doesn't work, to the right we have a very good run up to just dumping the entire thing in the ocean, including the car and trailer. I have enough money to buy new stuff. Just barely, but yeah, sure. I mean, I could buy a small vehicle and just take it to a burger joint and deliver that stuff for a while. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I mean, of course, this thing is much heavier than the Bongo or the Tony, whatever. But I thought I could at least get it up there. So we might have to go around. But yeah, I'm determined on at least trying to get this delivered. Even if it was maybe smarter to just abandon the whole thing here. Oh, and that's a lot of damage too, so that's nice. But yeah, this is definitely down to me being an idiot about the whole thing and attempting this to begin with. I could have just gone for the smaller cars, bring them all to Gang Young, one after the other, and that would have been it. Easy job, successfully done. I mean, yeah, there likely would have still been a few issues because the trailer and car don't really work together here. But can't be anywhere near as difficult as what I'm doing right now. Then again, that also kind of spices things up a little bit. And yeah, I could have also made it up this little incline a little bit better. If it wasn't for that weird little back and forth there. And at this point, the trailer obviously has more control over my car than I have over the trailer and the car itself. I can accelerate, I can brake, but everything else that I'm doing here, like steering, is more of a suggestion to where the thing should be going. Oh cool, and now it's kinda still going a tiny bit, but feels like it's stuck. Okay, you know what? We didn't make it that far. We tried. And I didn't even put on the handbrake. I'm just gonna hit the stupid stopper over here. I hope to just drive it off the whole thing. I didn't want to even extend the ramps, but who cares? I'm just gonna drop it off and come back with a tow truck. I'm stuck again. This thing is also stuck. Jesus Christ. It being nighttime and me not being able to see much here doesn't help either. I think I might be stuck in the terrain with the bumper here. Okay, another vehicle recovery for this one. Yeah, just go over here and put it into the dirt. I'll be back with a tow truck and that's how I'm going to take care of that. Because this thing here is definitely not going. I thought it would be working out, but in the end, I mean, you saw how that's all going, and I mean, in the end, this is all meant for very light transportation purposes, and stupid cop, can you not at least wait a second or something? I went forward by a centimeter and he immediately followed. So yeah, I'm just gonna bring this to Jeju, get a tow truck, and then go from there. And at this point, I honestly don't know if I need like a different setup for my trailer or the car, or if I just need like do something else here completely. Because this thing isn't really working as well as I thought. Given that I shouldn't be loading like medium duty trucks onto this, that much is clear right now. But even without any load or with a good load, it's still kinda all over the place. I mean, case in point. So yeah, sorry for another 2 episodes of absolutely horrible driving, but I wanted to try this out. We now have a result. And from this point on, I think I have to handle things a bit differently. So I'll have to bring the trailer back to Gangyang at some point. I mean, is there any point in me going to... You know what, I'm gonna bring it... Nah, we are going to do this differently. I'll bring it to Jeju City, getting another tow truck, taking the rollback truck to where it needs to go, and once I come back with a tow truck, I'll then do one more last delivery with this, because I don't want to go back to Gangyang empty-handed, because that would be kinda bad as well. But yeah, if you have any tips on how to make this entire thing a bit more easygoing, let me know. If you didn't last episode already. Because this trailer right now is kind of a pain. Maybe I'm just going too fast with it. But yeah, I think something about it needs to be changed. But yeah, we are going to take care of Kira first and then doing anything else afterwards. This might also be the last episode for right now that I'm recording in this session, because my voice is kinda giving in and I hate just how much I have to clear my throat all the time. I have the whole hay fever thing going on, and with the weather being what it is right now, just very inconsistent. it feels like it's not really getting much better, and also the weather is kinda making me tired all the time. Old man problems and all of that. In regards to all of that, I actually heard like a really good quote a while ago. Getting older doesn't even mean that I cannot do things anymore. I mean, in some cases, yeah, I'm definitely not uh, as quick or something like that as I used to be. But the main thing really is at this point, mid-30s, it's not just that you, or it's not really about not being able to do things anymore. It's just that for the most part, certain things that you used to be able to just do, like doing an all-nighter or something, going out, heavy drinking and all of that, you can still do that, but your recovery time, that's the thing that massively increased. So you're just not gonna shake it off anymore. And yeah, I had like a rough week. First week that I've been, yeah, not sick anymore, but I'm still kinda under the weather, and yeah, I also kinda just put a lot of effort in, or just general time into the whole Railroads Online thing for a while. Jesus Christ. And that's the end of a Bongo Bonanza, or more like the continuation potentially. Because, hey, somebody's gonna recover that guy at some point. But yeah, the thing about Railroads Online is that the new update came out October 1st. I was kinda already done with the entire thing, and then about a week later, another patch came out. And that patch is actually likely the one where they tried to fix the most bugs ever. Like, there definitely was an attempt just looking at the patch notes, which were really extensive for that one, and that doesn't usually happen. The thing is, when I tried out the stuff, and there were a few items on the patch notes, where I was really thinking like, yeah, good that they finally addressed it. The stuff that I tried out, for the most part, didn't even change. Like, they said they fixed something, and it's just still as broken as it was before, so yeah. That was quite the disappointment. Hey, 20% damage, I mean at this point, who cares? Sure, I'm still going to get a bit of bonus from this, but not too terribly concerned about it. What the hell is this now? Did it just reactivate the handbrake or something? You heard the brakes go off, didn't you? I mean, there was definitely some tire screeching a moment ago. And I don't know what that was about. But for some reason, all of a sudden, there it is again. This stupid thing is cursed. I mean, usually if I tow something, it doesn't really need to have its handbrake opened up. Usually if I just attach it, it's just gonna do that automatically. Or did they change something so that you're not supposed to manually transport the vehicles anymore? I mean, just by having them towed. I remember that for the longest time I just used tow trucks for this, but now it seems like maybe you are supposed to load them onto another truck so that the wheels are not on the ground anymore. Let's just do it like this before the whole thing just goes back into braking mode. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I'm sorry, I didn't expect any of this to happen. And yeah, let's go to quick again. I want to go like to 35 kilometers. And I need to make sure that it stays there. So this is alright. I don't know, on one hand I get it why they don't want the vehicles to just be towed like this. You are supposed to use the proper trucks and all of that. The thing is, the only real proper truck in this instance is the rollback. We have the low max, but that thing is kinda garbage for a lot of the jobs. And I mean, the other trailer, you've seen how that works out. So yeah, unless we get like another thingy going on, I don't really see how that's supposed to work. We need another semi-trailer, maybe even two. One trailer which is just yeah, like a semi-truck vehicle trailer with a flatbed and like a real gradual ramp if you want to load and unload, and maybe another one like a double-decker not track thing, but car transporter for the smaller ones as well. So I'm not really sure what to do about this. I'm likely just gonna be doing the job here, but given that this is like another 8 kilometers, this is not gonna be fun. But giving up on that after all that trouble, it's not something that I want to do either. So, I don't know, I guess if you don't care about the rest of the episode, which I can absolutely get, you can just turn off now because it's just gonna be the delivery against all odds. But yeah, everything else, I don't really know. There's much else that I could do right now. I could have tried putting this onto the other Kira rollback truck, which is at the docks for this entire purpose. But we are very far away from that now, and yeah, anything else likely won't be doing the job. I mean, I can also just try and push through the brakes because screw that. But it doesn't seem like that's going to work out in my favor either. So, I don't know. This is definitely a mechanic that I didn't encounter before. But to be clear, I haven't done this particular job for a while. I've done some more vehicle recovery, roadside recovery with tow trucking and all of that. But in the end, I didn't care too much about the whole thing with dock vehicles. So yeah, this is not something that I'm too familiar with. They must have changed it at some point. You know what, let me just have a quick look at the map. I might actually have to grab a tow back or rollback truck. I don't want to abandon this thing after all the trouble, even though honestly it's not really worth it anymore. But yeah, just doing the delivery as is also just a bad idea. So I guess I'm gonna bring it over to the nearby warehouse, park it there, and then get something else to finish the job with. Even though this kind of thing is just beyond stupid at this point. I mean, could I maybe spawn in a rollback truck here? I mean, if that's an option, why not? Let's just see. Nope, of course not. And that makes perfect sense now. Because why would I be able to get the rollback truck at this point? This is for regular cargo, not vehicles. So this is gonna be a long episode at this point, but I think just having another one where nothing really happens and I don't even get that stupid thing finished, it's not really worthwhile. So at this point I can either cut the episode short, which would be kind of annoying and not satisfying, because I've once again only done like half a job. The entire purpose of this episode was to get that stupid truck where it needs to be. Or yeah, let's do it as it is right now. Despawning the thing, I mean, that in a way goes against the whole no teleport thing that I'm trying to do here, so yeah, I could maybe abandon the vehicle, but I want to kinda get it done with. I'll have to see about all of it. I hope I have a level to actually drive the Kira rollback truck, otherwise that thing might be stuck there. I don't know if level restrictions apply to those vehicles that I need to transport, because they are technically cargo. It should be more about the vehicles that I need to do the job with, if that makes any sense. So we are going to go back to Jeju, the city, bringing back the tow truck here because that was a failure. Then taking my car and trailer over to the harbor area and then getting the rollback truck in order to finish this entire job off. Man, this entire thing has gone so off the rails from that one stupid decision. But yeah, this is what happens if you try things that you know are not the best ideas to begin with. Sometimes it works out, sometimes it just gets worse than you would have ever expected. The least thing that I'm hoping for right now is that at least the base payout for that stupid truck is a bit better. Otherwise, we are really not getting much from it. With all the damage it has taken, it's not gonna be worthwhile overall, but I hope it at least gives me something in the end. Okay, let's slow down a bit. I don't want to get another ticket for this. Or fine, whatever. I'm not fine with that. Park the truck where it came from. And let's get back into our own car and the disaster that is the whole concert with the trailer. This is just utter garbage. But hey, I tried. Now I remember why I didn't do this before. Never mind, this is really like a new experience, but not necessarily a fun one. I would like at least some control over what I'm doing here, and yeah, I'm only getting this once I dump my trailer in the ocean or something. That's how I regain control over the entire situation. Okay, I see the blue symbol on the map there with a hooked up car, so I think that means I should be able to get into the towback truck. Oh no, that's just a vehicle spawner. We might have a little problem here. Driver level 30. Okay. That means that for now we just have to abandon the truck over there. I'm not going to despawn it. If the game is going to do that, then that's, I guess, fine as well. We're gonna have to get a few more levels in order to even be able to drive this thing regularly. And yeah, at that point I will be back. I will try to sort out this entire thing, but man, I gotta say, I'm sorry I didn't expect it to be this much of a mess. In the next episode, I'll just be taking one of these vehicles, bringing them back to Gangyang, and that's gonna be the end of this entire journey. It is what I should have done from the get-go. And yeah, I'm kinda regretting that I didn't, but hey, I hope that at least made for a somewhat entertaining episode, just trying out new things. I mean, somebody has to. And yeah, if you have any idea on how to improve my vehicle trailer situation over here, please let me know, because this thing is absolutely horrendous. Anyways, thanks for watching. I hope you got something out of it. And till next time, have a good one and bye bye.